The Pi testnet has now about 25,000 active nodes, making it one among the most important peer-to-peer networks within the world. This also means we are one step further on our path to a more decentralized mainnet. Pi developers want to create applications on Pi and help improve development and ecosystem growth for the Pi network. This is Crypto Arena channel, happy to welcome you to yet one more video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and notification bell down below, so you get to understand whenever we post similar videos like this. In today's video, there are lots of interesting details we're bringing for you, so watch this video to the end because you don't want to miss out. Just before we proceed, if you are PiCoin miner, kindly drop your invitation code and your country name in the comment section below. With that being said, let's get to the video. Our first ever Pi Hackathon is meant to teach community developers, showing them the way to repose on top of Pi, using the new Pi platform and developer resources, and surface promising teams who will help build the longer term with Pi. Together this will be a multi-week event crammed with talks, workshops, and building activities to conclude. Projects are going to be ready to win prizes and present their work to the Pioneer community pioneers. Let's build Pi together. #build Pi together with applications that provide real-world use cases leading up to Pi hackathons. June 28 kick-off. The core team strategies have always been decentralization, ecosystem building, and network growth to celebrate Pi. In 2021, the Pi core team announces our new Pi Hackathon, happening from Pi 2 Day until August 10. Community developers can participate within the hackathon online to create Pi apps in the new Pi utilities and win awards. This event is supposed to foster the event of Pi network ecosystem and real-life utilities in Q1. We released the Pi wallet, a crucial milestone towards decentralization, enabling all pioneers to interact with the Pi testnet and preparing the network for the mainnet. We also released the Pi browser, the new interface of the Pi utilities platform, which will allow Pi apps to be built, tested, and accessed easily. At an equivalent time, the network has grown to over more than 25 million engaged pioneers in Q2, while maintaining the work on the testnet and growth. The core team has been that specialized in building and improving the Pi utilities platform, the required infrastructure for building the Pi ecosystem. We always believe the important value creation will occur in utilities and applications. Thus, the event of the utilities platform has always been a crucial strategy at Pi network. Within the context of the market, volatility and noises within the crypto space, real utilities and a strong ecosystem are the simplest defense. Specifically, we're performing on the subsequent things for the Pi utilities platform, and that they are going to be released later in Q2. Integration with testnet. This may enable third-party Pi apps to call Pi wallets and send transactions to the Pi testnet when the mainnet is live. Hence, allowing pioneers to spend Pi in Pi apps. Integration with Pi browser. As mentioned within the browser launch, the Pi browser is that the more open interface of the new utilities platform, new developer portal. Third-party developers of Pi apps are going to be ready to apply and request for authorization to use certain resources. Their standardized environment to create and deploy ecosystem apps. This may enable ecosystem app developers to create their app a way which will not require much further complication in deploying on Pi servers and scale to many pioneers. As a reminder, ecosystem apps are Type 2 Pi apps that sometimes don't have a business model but provide missing functionalities for the ecosystem. As against Type 1 business apps, Pi has launched the primary version of the mobile Pi wallet and Pi browser for accessing Pi apps. Your wallet will initially hold test Pi that tests transactions and Pi apps, preparing you to use real Pi on the mainnet. Towards the top of this year, Pi has released a replacement version of the Pi desktop software that reduces disk space requirements. Access Pi on your computer and help decentralize the network. Download it on your computer from nodeminepi.com. Pi has over 25 million engaged pioneers. Mine at a better rate while you mining. Pi gets harder because the network grows so as to reward earlier contributors and make Pi more scarce. Don't miss out. The mod series today educates you on the Pi wallet tests. This is often a replacement content series created by the mods to assist pioneers with educational topics about Pi. Remember, test Pi does not equal real Pi. Test Pi has no value. Keep your passphrase safe, as this works as your private key to the wallet core team and mods cannot recover. Lost passphrase is Pi achieves this by employing a different sort of consensus algorithm in its blockchain instead of the widely known and energy-exhaustive proof of labor. Consensus algorithm is predicated on the Stellar Consensus Protocol (SCP) and an algorithm called Federated Byzantine Agreement (FBA), all of which don't require exhaustive energy consumption to succeed in consensus so as to secure a ledger. These sorts of consensus algorithms require the nodes to make quorums and exchange messages with one another, supported a trust graph composed of individual quorum slices so as to return to consensus on what subsequent blocks should be mining, is that the process of contributing to the consensus algorithm of a blockchain to secure its ledger, in exchange for rewards. While power mining requires tons of energy consumption for nodes, took work to unravel mathematical puzzles to assist the algorithm reach consensus. High mining requires a distributed trust graph. The safety circles of every individual mobile miner will aggregate into a worldwide trust graph which will feed the consensus algorithm of the Pi blockchain. Therefore, each mobile miner mines Pi by contributing to the intersectionality, security and feasibility of the Pi blockchain's consensus algorithm so as to secure the Pi ledger. While power miners' contribution to those blockchains as energy Pi, mobile miners' contribution to Pi blockchain as their trust relationships and active confirmation of such relationships, the work of running the consensus algorithm supported this trust graph aggregated from mobile miners remains done by computer nodes. In fact, the Pi testnet already has quite 10,000 such computer nodes. Placing Pi onto an honest path towards creating a really decentralized mainnet Pi browser may be a different mobile app by Pi core team and intends to supply a decentralized web experience through more Pi apps and utilities within the future. With that, we've come to the end of the video. If you have any business proposal, kindly send us a message via our official email in the description of this video. Disclaimer. Please keep in mind that this isn't financial advice. We take no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by your actions or inactions as a result of watching any of our videos. You acknowledge that you use the information we provide at your own risk. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more interesting daily cryptocurrency predictions. If you find this video helpful and interesting, kindly consider liking and sharing our videos with your friend. If you have any questions or contribution, kindly drop them on the comment section below. Thanks for watching.